Jermaine Andrews, just 28 years old, will lose his life on the 1000 block of Amos Street. Jermaine was found in the street by authorities and they're playing a dirty game. At this point, he tells authorities about another body that went unsolved in 2013 to walk away from the first M1 case at only 8 years. A guy named George Troop, just 24 years old, had lost his life after he was shot around 11:30 p.m. on April 24th, 2013.
They just saw him.
They must have thought there's no other way they could have possibly knew where folks lived though unless they stalked him. They had to stalk that nigga and for 4 days, gang. They had to.
These exotic boys, smoking exotic Opps. You ain't heard about murder boys, we got exotic glocks. Tied to pull up real fast, with a lot of shots. Bitch, I'm feeling just like Mac, I got a lot of guap.
Mula gang with y'all on. It's your boy Mac Mula, aka Mr. Mula Mac, and I'm back with another video. Y'all know how we rock it, man. Cloud stocky, man. Keep the cuts in my pocket, man. Thorky in my hand, man. Oh, for the great. I hope you got your thorky on you, cause I got my thorky on me. Hope you got your thorky on you, cause I got my thorky on me. If you don't know what the thorky is, it is a brilliant. Can't say it, you know, the full word on YouTube because they gonna try to say I'm doing it. But you know, y'all know what the thorky is, man. Get the thorky up, scroll it up, man, light it up, man. We doing the biggest 2024. Ski, come on now, don't sleep. Make sure y'all get that description too, man. And subscribe to the rest of my channels. I got a vlog channel, I got a membership channel, I got a GTA channel, I got a 2K channel, I got a second channel. We going dummy dumb on every channel. I swear to God, folks. It's something you gonna like every single day. The rawest content you ever seen, shorty. If you don't like it, I'll give you a hug and $1,000. Do you hear me? At the same time. No cap. Make sure y'all get in that description too while you're down there. Go to my clothing line link right now. The link is in the description right now. Link in the description right now, man. We got an end of the year / beginning of the year sale. Depending on what time I drop this video. Probably a new year sale. You feel me? Beginning of the year sale. So make sure y'all slide down there before it's too late. If you cop some now, the second collection gonna be cheaper for you. And I promise you the second collection is gonna be legendary. It's the hardest walking on the street. Stop playing. Stay. Let's get into the video though. Shout out to the Family TV for providing us with this amazing content. Y'all know how this go, man. Link in the description or the comment section to this channel.
On scene, they found 39-year-old John Davis dead. The investigation is active.
John
Davis.
Bring
you more details as they're released.
News out of Opelousas has become on the air tonight.
Opelousas?
The Christmas holiday tragically ruined by gunfire in Opelousas. Police found a man dead inside of a home.
And it's the hardest thing for me.
I wouldn't want to live in Opelousas. Opelousas. That sound like the ops is loose. I'm cool. I don't want the ops loose.
My daughter that just saw him at her basketball game and broke down when she saw him. You know, for me as to call her and tell her that he's gone, was just tough for me. He was able to spend Christmas
after prison release.
with us.
God.
First time in a very long time.
Right.
Because you change your life don't necessarily mean the things you've done in the past to other people has went away. That's mainly why we say revenge don't have a date on it. It will never be another December 31st, 2023. Family, we are hours away from 2024. In today's video, I want to talk about a man who was released from prison after almost spending a decade in jail.
Hold on, y'all. Before we get back into the video, because we finna get right back into it, I gotta tell y'all about the Mula membership. The Mula membership is a website that I started a few years ago. Since I started this website, I have been able to put on so many of y'all, and I want you to be the next person to get put on. I'm gonna give you instructional videos, step-by-step instructions. I'm literally giving you lessons out weekly, daily, for you to understand these different categories. We talking about business, financial literacy, credit, crypto, we talking about stocks, we talking about Amazon, we talking about drop shipping, we talking about YouTube. I'm literally giving you the gems to be a boss, the gems to be a successful entrepreneur in 2023. So this is all you have to do. Click the link in the description, sign up right now for the low price of $50 a month, bro. $50 a month. You're gonna get access to a one-on-one help with me. You're gonna get access to my group chats where my experts worldwide work around the clock, 24/7, to make sure you have the best stock and crypto call-outs. That means all you gotta do is buy the same stocks and cryptos that I'm buying and make some of all this bread. Very simple, very easy. On bro, stop waiting. Stop procrastinating. Click the first link in the description right now, especially if you want to be a boss. And if you dead serious, man, if you want to put that work in and get that money on, I'm talking about that easy money on, click that link in the description, shorty, right now, because we only got 2,000 spots, and I would hate to see you be missed out. Okay?
Damn. His life only days after.
Oh, you know that nigga was angry. Y'all was mad as hell for 10 years. 10 years, folks. You was mad as hell for 10 years to the point where your op get out of jail and you smoke him 4 days later. That is insane. I can't even stay mad 10 minutes. That's why these niggas need something gay in their life. Y'all out here tweaking. I got mine.
That sound like you had a target on your back since you was released from prison. That sound like someone who couldn't wait till you get released from prison. It actually sounds like someone who had the courtesy to let you enjoy Christmas with your family after 8 years.
Right. It sound like they had. Oh, it sound like they had. I'm letting them spend Christmas in together. As soon as Christmas over, it's busting. It do sound like that though, don't it?
Public that this man had possibly done to have someone wait almost a decade to give retaliation.
What was he in jail for? 10 years? Serious though.
Remember, I don't give you no angle.
That's up though.
So
damn,
with that being
imagine his family.
Make sure you like,
comment, and subscribe. We gonna get right to it.
Speaking of the last day of 2023, let's go back 10 years ago in 2013. We're going to Opelousas, Louisiana.
Oh, Louisiana.
A place that's an hour away heading east from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Okay.
This guy named Norris Troop, just 24 years old, had lost his life after he was shot around 11:30 p.m. on April 24th, 2013 at an intersection of Park and Freelot Street. He was taken to General Hospital, where he later pronounced deceased from his injuries. May he rest in peace and loving condolences to his family. His case would go unsolved for years, leaving his family and friends with many questions. Now, in the following year, on January 19th, 2014, Jermaine Andrews, just 28 years old, would lose his life on the 1000 block of Amos Street. Jermaine was found in the street by authorities, unresponsive. May he rest in peace and loving condolences to his family. Just 3 days later, authorities were making the arrest.
He was found in the
24 years old at the time, Devani LaFountain. Now, when Devani got arrested, is when authorities found out everything. He cooperated. Instead of first degree, they gave him second degree. Devani told police that Jermaine was a known drug dealer, and they had plans on robbing him. And that's when the story came. He was spotted by his friend at a Dollar General, just a mile away from where Jermaine lived and the actual crime scene. John Davis Jr. was allegedly the man who was following Jermaine in Dollar General. Jermaine didn't know. 29 years old at the time, Davis Jr. didn't make a call to Giovanni to rob Jermaine. He had his location. The robbery turned deadly. It was only a 4-minute walk from the Dollar General to where Jermaine lost his life. The John Davis also cooperated but denied knowing anything about a shooting. He was able to make a bond and go home on less charges. But the following year, in 2016, John Davis Jr. was arrested again after local authorities had raided his house for drug trafficking. Now, John Davis ended up playing a dirty game. At this point, he tells authorities about another body that went unsolved in 2013 to walk away from the first M1 case at only 8 years for drugs trafficking. 24 years old, Norris Troop. The first body we talked about in
this getting crazy, gang. The story getting crazy as he's steady talking. And I don't know why y'all niggas be in the streets and don't say, like, folks, it's a reason why, gang. Like, bro, you need to assume that the nigga you doing some shit with is gonna snitch on you, gang. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Folks, you can't expect no nigga. Like, I don't know why y'all have that high of expectation on these niggas to the point where y'all run around calling these niggas rats. I'm not surprised, bro. Okay? I'm not surprised. Like, motherfuckers go in that bitch and snitch. You put 10, 15, 20 years on the nigga head, 9 times out of 10, he's going to tell. Whether you agree with it or not, that's just the truth, gang.
In this story, after 4 years, that cold case was now solved. And guess who Davis said was the Finally, LaFountain already was incarcerated for the first body in 2014. Now, because Davis was arrested,
he started snitching. He like, man,
just 5 months later, in May of 2017,
he like,
police had enough information to
put another body
Devani
on him
in the 2013
so he had 2 bodies
in Norris. Now, while all this is going down, Davis Jr. is expecting a second chance. He's only serving less than a decade for drug trafficking. In December of 2023,
right,
he ended up getting out.
So
his family bought him a trailer home to live at while he get on his feet and search for a job. Christmas comes.
That's what's up.
He enjoys
That's cool.
time with his family.
Okay, so y'all hear what happened, right? In case anybody lost, folks got followed a nigga in 2013. You get what I'm saying? He called Giovanni to come rob the nigga. Giovanni, I think that's his name. The other nigga, he comes to rob the nigga. It ended up going deadly. He get locked up for that body. But he ended up cooperating and he got a little time, you feel me? He got a sentence. But then, that same nigga that followed dude and called the man to come rob him that ended up killing him, the nigga that followed him, the nigga that called him to come, the other nigga to come, he gets caught at a home invasion on a drug trafficking charge. You feel me? So, they start asking questions. They like, what's up with this body? Like, why we got information about this, that, the third? They start throwing shit at him. He go in there and snitch on the same nigga that killed the dude in the robbery. He snitched on him in another body that they had a cold case on for a long time. He gave them enough information, it all went together, and he ended up locking them up. He goes to jail. They end up giving him more time. The other nigga goes to jail for 8.5 years, almost 9-10 years. And he come out and get his smoked, gang. Rest in peace to him. You feel what I'm saying? I don't mean that shit, no disrespect. That's just how I talk. But I'ma tell y'all some real shit though. You got a nigga, you can't go in there and snitch on no real killer like that, bro. I don't know what niggas expect, gang. This nigga got 2 bodies that he got caught for. And one of them he would have never got caught for if you didn't go snitch, gang. Which means he probably got more bodies than the 2. You hear me? What make you think he ain't around a bunch of other niggas that'll step on you just for doing that to their homie? Just for doing that to their brother? Just for doing that to their uncle, their cousin? They bang mans on funnel grade. Like that shit just wasn't smart, gang. You could have just went ahead and took your little 10, 12, did a few more years, and you would have been decent.
May rest in peace.
May rest in peace, though.
To his family.
Bro.
It was broad daylight, early in the morning,
rest in
on
peace.
South Railroad Avenue. He was found deceased inside his home.
Breaking news out of Opelousas as we come on the air tonight. The holiday tragically ruined by gunfire in Opelousas. Police found a man dead inside of a home in the 900 block of South Railroad Street. News 15's Drake Francois. He spoke with the victim's loved ones in the neighborhood where the shooting took place.
The family tells me John Davis was shot and killed in the home you see right here behind me after being released from prison just over a week ago.
That's crazy.
And the hardest thing for me was to call my daughter. They just saw him.
They must have thought there's no other way they could have possibly knew where folks lived though unless they stalked him. They had to stalk that nigga and for 4 days, gang. They had to. And on the 4th day, they figured out where he lived, ran up in there and did us dirty for what he did, folks. Like, shorty. That's the only, how the f else they nigga know how they know your address in 4 days, gang? How do they know that? Ain't no coincidence you got killed at your crib, gang. Somebody told somebody something. Somebody figured out something. Somehow, some way. That shit crazy.
At her basketball game and broke down when she saw him. You know, for me as to call her and tell her that he's gone.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which is tough for me.
The Opelousas police responded to 918 South Railroad Street, which was where the Davis family bought John a home after spending 8 years in prison and being released on December 16th. John's sister, Chastity Davis, says the family is struggling after this happened. Her brother.
They would spend Christmas.
Imagine that's your cousin, that's your little brother, that's your grandson, and you've been waiting 8 years. You know what I'm saying? You've been waiting 8 years for he finally get home Christmas. Everybody happy he home and shit. Then that shit, man.
For the first time in a very long time.
Yeah.
In regards to his past, he still was a good person. And it's just, when you go ahead and kill somebody, you don't realize you're taking away from their family.
No,
Davis also says the family was working to get John back on his feet. The family gave this mobile home to John and were helping him find a job after being released from prison. Opelousas Alderman Marvin Richard, a friend of the Davis family, says
that ain't no coincidence. That ain't no accident.
He just had come home. He was happy to do better with himself, change his life, had devoted his life to God. And the sad thing about it is he wanted to do better with himself.
But he snitched though. He should have knew. The family should have, I don't know if the family knew he snitched or what was going on, but he should have knew better than to come home in the same hometown and you were labeled snitch. Like, I ain't gonna lie, him making it out of prison alive was a blessing in itself. Knowing you snitched on real bodies multiple times. Like, you feel me? Although you probably told him more shit than that. Like, nah, gang. You snitched on a known killer, like a known hitter, a known stepper. You snitched on a known man that's known to take lives in the streets. You feel me? He should have known. Rest in peace to him. But he should have known better. You should have went to Alabama somewhere, or you feel me, Texas, or just not your hometown where everybody know you. It sound like this little ass motherfucking city, this small ass 50 people city. Motherfucker found out where he lived and it went down. But I think he should have been a little smarter than that, bro. And it's fucked up that it had to happen. But he should have knew somebody would wanted his head after what he did, bro. You feel me? Because that shit is in paperwork. If the family TV know about it, that mean motherfuckers been knew about it, gang. Ain't no really too many secrets going on.
Now the family also says there wasn't any signs of force of entry here at the home you see right here behind me. And the family also believes that the person that did this to John knew him.
Hell yeah.
Dracar Francois.
He just randomly accidentally
15.
get nah.
Now let's be real, family. For him to lose his life less than a week from being home, the day after Christmas, at the exact location where his family put him up at, that hit might be closer than we think. Sad truth is this.
That's what I'm saying.
Coming from everywhere.
Somebody had to tell him something.
You told on people.
Yeah.
It could be the victim who lost their life after you was following them around in the Dollar General only moments before he lost his life.
Could have been that. It could have been that motherfucker.
And the fact
that you called, yeah, I ain't think about that.
Christmas.
He right. He said it could have been the people you snitched on, other motherfuckers you snitched on. It could have been a family member you did some other shit with, snitched on some other people. It could have been the person who died, family or people that you called and got killed. Pretty much, like it could have been a lot of people.
I guess without a doubt, there's one thing we could take from this walking in 2024. We all know revenge don't have a date on it.
No, bro.
So it's best to do right by yourself and by your people.
Once
again, rest in peace to all the victims we talked about in this story. Love and prayers to you guys, family. I pray we have a great 2024. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next year.
He said I'll catch y'all next year. You feel me? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That shit, I've been watching some crazy stories, some crazy videos like today and yesterday. I ain't gonna say a lie, gang. That was crazy as you feel? Rest in peace to the nigga. Rest in peace to the other two people that lost their life. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say sometimes with this shit. You just